Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this lecture, we will discuss about the catalysis and catalytic reactor. This is chapter number 10 in the element of chemical reaction engineering by Fogler. So this is chapter number 10, chapter number 10 in the book of elements of chemical reaction engineering by Fogler. So in this lecture we will discuss that what is catalyst. Catalyst is a substance which change the rate of chemical reaction without being consumed during a chemical reaction. So actually catalyst is a substance which can either increase or decrease the rate of chemical reaction without being consumed. So it is not consuming in a chemical reaction, but it can changes the chemical reaction. It can increase the rate of chemical reaction, sometimes it can decrease the rate of chemical reaction. So the chemical composition of a catalyst is same. Before and after a chemical reaction, the chemical composition of a catalyst is same. The catalyst chemically, a catalyst cannot changes during a chemical reaction. The chemical composition of a catalyst is same before and after a chemical reaction, but its physical property like its color, its physical state can be changes during a chemical reaction. So sometimes physical property of a catalyst changes during a chemical reaction. Catalyst speed. A catalyst can speed up a chemical reaction. For example, if someone producing water, so without catalyst, it will take very long time to produce water from hydrogen and oxygen. Even even we cannot produce water from hydrogen and oxygen without catalyst. Without catalyst, or it will take very long time. It is a very slow process. It will take very long time. For example, this is hydrogen and this is oxygen in a cylinder. So it will take very long time to produce water without catalyst. But with catalyst, for example, if I place platinum catalyst and I react hydrogen gas with oxygen gas, so I will produce water, and this reaction is quite fast. So with the help of catalyst we can speed up a chemical reaction. So actually catalyst speed up a chemical reaction. It gives speed to chemical reaction. It take less time. So this reaction take less time as compared to the above large time. Now what is catalysis? So the study and use of catalyst in a chemical process is called catalysis. Actually, catalysis is nothing but it is the use and the study of catalyst, the study and use of catalyst. So, study and use of catalyst during a chemical reaction or during a chemical process or in a chemical industry, in a process industry. The study and use of catalyst is called catalysis. Actually, there are two types of catalysis. One is the homogeneous catalysis and the second is heterogeneous catalysis. Uh, Catalyst only change the rate of chemical reaction. Here, catalyst only change the rate of chemical reaction. It doesn't affect the equilibrium. It doesn't affect the equilibrium. For example, A decreases and B increases. So, this is the equilibrium point. This is the equilibrium point. Suppose this is the equilibrium concentration. This is A concentration of A. This is the concentration of, and this is the concentration of B, Cb, for example, Cb. This is Ca. So here this is the equilibrium concentration. at equilibrium concentration of A and equilibrium concentration of B. This is this is without catalyst. Suppose with catalyst, suppose the equilibrium will change very less time with catalyst. Suppose this is with catalyst. So this is the concentration of B and this is the concentration of A. So here the catalyst with catalyst the equilibrium achieve in very less time. For example, this is with catalyst and this is without catalyst. Suppose this is so here this is without catalyst. So here equilibrium achieved after long time without catalyst. And here the equilibrium achieved a very less time with catalyst. So similarly, catalyst decrease the activation energy. This is the minimum energy which we give to the reactant to reach some intermediate product. So this is suppose as converting as reactant and it produce product. So without catalyst, the reactant will we will give some activation energy like this amount. Suppose this is 100 kilojoule per mole. But when we add catalyst to with A, when we add catalyst with A, then we will require less energy, activation energy, this amount. Suppose this is 70 kilojoule per mole. So activation energy is decreased here. You can see it decreased the activation energy. This is the activation energy with catalyst. And without catalyst, the activation energy is quite long. This is the activation energy. So activation energy, catalyst decrease the activation energy. Thank you very much for your attention. In the coming lecture, we will discuss some property of catalyst. Thank you for your attention.